Yeah, well, it's like the ashtrays are everywhere. It's definitely an older.
Planning on doing a little schminky.
Welcome back to the Vansplainin podcast. Here we got St. Louis's 2024 funniest person, Jack Wright. He can do no wrong.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it recently.
Have you ever bombed?
Have I ever?
How often do you?
Well, you know, there's a lot of days in the week, so
Right.
definitely.
How many times can you make this a normal? It's a good humble experience. That was good for everyone.
Yeah, man. The night before the competition, I bombed my cock off. 'Cause
Really?
I was trying out all the stuff I wasn't like confident in, and so I was running that, and I saw the guy who was hosting that night. Like a few days later, he was like, "Hey, congrats on the competition, man. You really bombed the night before." And I was like,
Oh shit!
"You could have just said the nice part, but yeah, you're not wrong."
Right. I really thought you were asked, but hey, man.
Yeah. We were all really shocked. We were all.
What do you
surprised.
think of the competition? To be honest, like,
Man, I don't know. It's a little hard. It's like,
this is my first year doing it.
yeah, the first round is tough because it's audience vote, and everybody brings a lot of people. So,
I brought two.
right, yeah, I didn't bring anybody the entire time except my work people who surprised me
Big
for
old
the finals.
balls over here.
Yeah. Well, actually, the first year I did it.
Fans dragging.
the first year I did it, I had like 103 degree fever the day before, and I was new in comedy. And I was like, I gotta pull through and do the competition. My girlfriend,
Michael Jordan flu game.
exactly, yeah, this is gonna be monumental. My girlfriend pumped me full of a bunch of drugs, and she brought a bunch of her friends out, and I got knocked out in the first round. And I did a bit about abortion, not realizing the next day they were gonna overturn Roe v. Wade.
Oh shit.
I was like, why is this not playing? This usually does all right. And then I read the news the next morning, like, fuck, like I just read once. But all of her friends got to see me get knocked out, so I was like, I'm never bringing anyone again. And last year I got in the finals, and this year I won. So that's cool.
Sick. So have you been doing comedy 3 years now then?
Yep, 3 years doing comedy.
Nice.
It's fucking hard, but you know, it's starting to pay off a little bit. You know, it's a long
would
road,
say.
but it's been going good.
To say you're the St. Louis's funniest person is pretty cool. St. Louis is a big city.
Yeah, for sure. It's just, I've definitely heard a lot of headliners talk about, like, you go to an open mic in New York, and it's like Indy's funniest, Columbus is funniest. It's just kind of like once you get in the big melting pot, you know, it's just like, well, you're
Where the
funniest.
iron
there.
sharpens the iron.
Yeah,
How
for
you
sure.
wanna take that?
I'm okay. I'm about to host, and I get fucking, I'll get weird.
Weird.
I can smoke flower all day long. I don't know what it is about a dab pen. I
Oh,
just
really?
fucking just go full.
Actually, that's. Might have to take a pause there in a little bit. So yeah, you're hosting tonight for
Jason Ellis.
Jason Ellis. Nice. So you guys doing 2 shows?
One show.
One
Just
show.
a 7 o'clock
Okay.
show. But yeah, those are nice. Good show.
Get
Go
in, get
home.
out.
Yeah.
Shake a few hands, kiss a few babies.
Looks like there's already some people flowing in there too, so that's nice.
Nice.
Sunday show, you never know.
Right, yeah.
That's gonna be good.
People out and about, nice day.
Yeah, it's not 100 fucking degrees anymore.
Right. If it gets too hot, let me know. I can turn the van back on and get the AC going.
No.
Get the little guy going. Yeah, right. Man, so comedy is hard. I started like last April, and I haven't been consistent at all. Like, I go, like, I'm super busy, but
You also live far away too.
yeah, when I lived here, I didn't go as frequent as I should have either. Then I couldn't drive then. I was Ubering. And it was like $40 one way.
Yeah. Fucking.
It was like, how much do I want to pay to practice comedy?
Yeah. I used to pay to go up at this open mic called Word Up, and it's a variety mic. So there's like musicians, poets, and all sorts of different stuff for comedy. And you have to pay to go up, but there is an audience there every time. So every week I would not get on at Funny Bone and then sprint downtown and
That's
go
the
to
thing.
Word
I've
Up.
tried at Funny Bone. I get discouraged easily from it because like I didn't make the list, and then I'm like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm Ubering out here for nothing.
Yeah, dude, it's tough. Thankfully, like I was living with my parents when I started, and their house is like right next to Funny Bone.
Oh yeah,
So
you walked there. I remember when I showed up, didn't you? Like I saw you like walking up once.
No,
Maybe not.
sometimes I would get there early and smoke and walk around the plaza. I probably
You
could
walked
have
at
walked.
some point.
Yeah?
I know that.
Yeah,
No, just around.
Yeah.
Usually.
One time I can't remember if I was on the show or just door guying, but I was driving to Funny Bone and my fucking tire popped, and like I was able to get it to the quick trip that's like down the street, and nobody was around to like come help me out, so I just walked to Funny Bone, and after the show, me, Ronaldo, and Andrew tried to like get my tire off and put the new one on.
See, that's when you
Like-
need Anthony Schaefer to come rolling by.
Yeah,
Fix
that
you up, 'cause-
motherfucker.
So the night I did a interview with Aaron, my van was idling weird, and then a coolant hose busted, so it was like hot as shit, and it was smoking. He was like, "Is it supposed to do that?" And I was like, "No, no, it's not."
It's bad.
My anxiety was just through the roof.
Uh-huh.
Everything was going wrong with the van, but because then like afterwards, on the way back to my brother's, who's over by Edwardsville, started smoking again. Anthony come driving by. Seriously, swear to God.
Wow. Yeah.
He called me. He's like, "Hey, are you?" I just saw a van on the side of the road. Is that you? I'm like, "Sure as fuck is."
Yeah. Help.
He's like, "I'll swerve around." I was like, "Thank
Yeah.
you, God." He told me a couple things to do.
No, he's a mechanical guy, which is interesting.
Yeah.
He's a dumb fuck when you talk to him. But then he knows machines.
Shout out
pretty well.
Anthony, love you.
Anthony Schaefer. God
He's
bless.
getting around. He's doing shows.
Yeah,
He's
man.
moving.
He's
Making
smooth.
motion.
He's a good networker too. On top of comedy, like he just
Top of being the funniest.
like he'll just.
Second.
Well, that being said, he didn't make it to the finals. But,
Right.
no, I'm just kidding. But he has way more balls than I do in terms of like talking to comedians and shit. Like even when I'm like hosting for somebody, I'm just very like, hey, I'm
Timid, kinda?
the host. You know, like I just don't want to ruffle any feathers, and I don't want to be too
Don't think
much.
you're too big yet. Is that what you're kind of like saying? You don't want to seem that way to other people, or what?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't want to come off pretentious, but those guys were like they're headlining. They have a different host every weekend. They work with a whole bunch of different people. There's nothing really
And
special about me. In the
And
grand
everybody's
scheme.
probably asking them the same kind of questions. You're thinking.
Same kind of questions, or they're asking for something. I don't
Sure.
really want to do that. I don't want to bother somebody who's like, "Hey, I'm a host.
Right, like-
make me a feature." Like, oh yeah, no. There's a so that person was there when I won, and I was just kind of. I was also visibly hammered. I went second, and you have to go out at the end and find out if you won or not. So I went second on the lineup, and I immediately started drinking. And
Nice.
I won, and the judges were very nice, but I don't think they talked to me very much because they could tell that I was hammered, which is
He's
cool.
not gonna remember this win, everybody.
But I was standing there, and he was talking, and he fucking it was me and one of the managers, and they kind of started going back and forth about something, and he was like, "Well, I just want you to know, I made $2,700 this year doing comedy." And the manager just went, "Well, he just made $3,000 in one night." And it was such a slam on my behalf, but I was like, this is conflict. I'm out. I just ran away.
Dunked on that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know, dude. It still doesn't feel real. And the shows I've done the past weekend,
That's crazy.
like people are like,
Congratulations again.
"Thanks." Yeah.
A lot of work. It is a lot of work.
Yeah, dude. Especially not bringing anybody and going up against a lot of people to do.
Right. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. Getting in your toolbox.
Well, I'm gonna put that curtain out. I gotta cut the cord.
Van life.
Van life, baby.
This is the on switch for the TV right here, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
Fucking
Still got some learning to do, but
Yeah. Modern cars are not this cool.
that's what I'm saying. I fucking can't find it. Never just supposed to keep the sun coming in.
It's alright. It's like heaven behind us. It's a shining light.
Yes.
Oh, when I'm doing shows this past week, people have like introduced me as like, he just won funniest person in St. Louis, and I've always told them beforehand, like, please do not do that, because it builds that like, oh, he's the funniest.
What you got? Tell me a joke.
Sure. That was in St. Louis, buddy. Things have changed.
Right. Sorry. A little better, but we're fine. I got 20%. Yeah. That's even just the worst part about telling people you do comedy.
Yeah.
They're like, tell me a joke.
Oh my god.
I'm like, are you?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living? I'm a concrete worker. Go fucking build me a patio.
Yeah, literally. Fuck off. Like, yeah, if you're a doctor, wow, fix my leg right now. I've been
No,
crippled
seriously,
since
I
birth.
need it.
Shit. Yeah, I always just hit him with a straight up street joke. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna tell you my act. It's not gonna work anyways.
Right. I know. It's like there's so much build up. You're not gonna like it because I'm in your face too.
Yeah. Stand up's just so much different.
You literally
I hate telling
have
that
to be
joke.
standing up. There's something to being on stage, looking down at people too. I don't know, mindset thing. Like
For sure. It's just the vibe.
Yeah.
Everything is right.
talking to them and they're being talked to.
Yeah. That's what I love
Giving
about
and receiving.
like Helium and Funny Bone especially. They're really cool clubs, and you're like right on top of the audience with the stage. Like it's a stage, but you're only like just barely elevated.
They're close.
I like that a lot.
I like the big room at Helium.
Yeah, dude, that room is hot as fuck. Whenever people are like in there full and just ready to go, I got to see Patel there. Like I saw him when he came through this past year, Murdered. But the year before that, I saw him and like I paid to go see him there, and just it was
Would pay again.
Exactly. Yeah, I did actually, because I bought tickets for the Saturday show and I came on Friday.
Ironically,
and they were like,
did.
well, you're gonna have to charge you for the Friday show, and I was like, well, all right, it's David Tell, and it's Thursday. It was Thursday, and like
Guys
Thursday
earned
shows
it.
are always like fucking a little light, sold out crowd, murdering at like a level like people. I don't think the concept of killing has stayed the same in comedy as it was like even in like the early 2000s, because like somebody like him or like John Morgan, those old school guys, like your fucking chest hurts,
Yeah,
your face
from
hurts,
laughing.
and it's fucking crazy.
Just non-stop punchlines.
Yeah, dude. Who are some of your favorites?
I mean, David Tell's up there.
Yeah.
Stand-up one. I mean, Chris Farley's like the funniest person I've ever seen, like behind the camera.
Yeah. No, dude, he's fucking hilarious. Band Down by the River and shit.
Yeah.
Especially as like
this was inspired by him. You know.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
Just in case I could always live in it.
Yeah.
Pay a little homage to him.
Find a river and just be like, it's just for the bit.
Yeah.
Only here.
I'll be here for the next 2-3 years. It's just for the bit.
Yeah. My family's
You guys-
worried, but I love Chris Farley.
This is for him, guys. Don't act like I'm crazy. Stand up though. Right now, Shane Gillis for sure. Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Those guys kill it. Not like I used to like Burt Kreischer, but he's just a little too over the top for me anymore.
Yeah. He was never like my favorite stand-up. I appreciate fucking. Obviously, he's successful for a reason.
Oh yeah,
You know.
I appreciate it. I think I would love to party with him.
Oh yeah, yeah. He honestly looks.
But I think I may have just burnt myself out on him. Because
Yeah.
I do like his personality, but he's just everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, he's like Post Malone of the comedians.
Yeah, literally. I mean, just everything, everywhere. Tom
Popping
Brady.
up on every song for Post Malone, but he's popping up on every podcast.
Yeah. No, I do like the way he like his Fully Loaded tour, like how he treats comedians and everything, and like stuff like that. Like, there's a.
Because people gave him that shot, and he's like, here's Bones.
Yeah.
Bones are thrown to me.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what he's thinking.
Oh, I know he came to the club here recently.
Did he?
Yes.
No, I haven't got a bone thrown yet. But I'm waiting.
Waiting for my bone.
No.
Aren't we all, dude?
I got a lot of work to do, but it's a long process. A lot of people are in it for a long time.
Yeah, man. More people die than they do retire.
Yeah.
That's the
I feel
best
like
part about this gig. Like,
you
you're
can
not,
do it till you die.
yeah. Hard part's
Don't
just
let
the
it kill
road. Yeah. And like not picking up heroin or coke real heavy.
Right.
You know.
And if you do, putting it down.
Just at least put it down. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I did get the van in hopes of like eventually getting on the road, you know, even if it's just doing an open mic tour, just to like, you know, get around, get my face around, network myself.
Yeah, and it's even good just to like be in different cities.
I can't kiss a lot of babies in the van though; it gets a little weird.
That will get weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron Porter made a lot of rape jokes. I don't think he stopped saying rape jokes.
No, it sounds like him. Alex Hayes has a really good bit about, you know, after Epstein, not a lot of politicians kissing babies anymore.
Oh, nice.
It's a really good bit.
Nice. I like Alex.
Alex is great, man. He writes more than anybody I know.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. The writing is the fucking hard part.
Yeah.
For sure. 'Cause
I'm always like telling myself jokes, but like I have a hard time actually putting it down. I'm like, there for a while I got in a good habit of actually writing. You know how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Just get lazy, I guess.
Well, I record every
I'm not gonna
set.
make an excuse, just lazy. I guess.
No, it is. And also, like, work, everything else, your outside life.
Yeah, life's
it's-
busy.
It's hard to sit down and just be like,
You're
all
like,
right.
yeah, I'm funny enough. I don't even fucking write anymore.
One competition, I'm done. I'm out.
I've done 4.5 open mics.
Seems like that's good enough. Yeah. I mostly just, cause I'll note stuff down in the Google Docs and stuff, but for the most part I just get up and like try to work it out, and then I record every set, and then I listen to my sets a lot.
Yeah.
I do way more of that than I do like pen to paper writing. Everybody's got like that.
So, like, how many open mics do you hit a week? Would you say?
I mean, try to hit all of them. So, I mean, like 2 Monday, at least 2 Tuesday, because I host a mic at the Stands. And then,
Right, yeah, you and Chris.
yeah, Chris is in Chicago now, so it's me and Joe Tillman over
Okay.
there now.
Forgot you moved.
Yeah. And then Wednesdays, there's Funny Bone St. Charles, KJ's. When Helium has it, usually is on
Are they
Wednesday.
gonna start that up again soon?
I think so, in like the fall.
Okay.
And then there's Wing It Wednesday after that. I don't always make it out there because it's late and I gotta work and stuff. But still, that's where I like. It was one of the first like consistent weekly open mics when I started. So that's
Wing It
where,
Wednesday?
yeah. And like I wasn't really developing much like material there, but I was learning how to just be comfortable on stage and also just kind of fuck around and be generally funny. But definitely that Thursday there's like 3 mics you can hit in one night, and then hopefully Friday, Saturday, Sunday like you're booked, you know. So it's just trying to get up as much as possible. 'Cause that's the thing. A lot of people are.
Do you work a regular job too?
Yeah, I work at shout out to Steve's Hot Dogs.
Steve-O's.
Steve's Hot
They
Dogs.
got the best wieners in town.
Oh,
Swear
much
to God,
wieners.
I will guzzle Lizzie right now.
I'm slanging them, dude.
Dude.
Yeah. And that's nice. They're very
And
cool.
that's the end.
Time to turn this camera around.
It starts right.
It's nice though. They appreciate my schedule, and they actually surprised me. They came to the finals for the competition, which was nice. So
I did I've done one mic there.
yeah, that's how I got the
I
job
liked
there.
it actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was good.
it's a chill vibe, and you know, even if everybody.
Like it was actually kind of a slower night, and the AC wasn't working that night.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was still like a good vibe.
Yeah, dude, great vibe. Jeff Stevenson runs that. He helped me. He helps out a lot of guys. He helped me get a job and everything. So
Kind of making me want to move back now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man, it's definitely good to. I live in South City now, but I mean, St. Louis, everything's just 20 minutes away,
Yeah, I know.
especially like mics and stuff. So, trying to hit as many as I can, because there's a lot of people who are really funny, but just don't get up a lot,
Yeah,
and then
for sure.
they get put in that one situation they weren't ready for, and it's just like, well, maybe if you had bombed at every shitty
Maybe
bar
if you would
mic
have bombed
before,
at Nick's Pub last Thursday night.
yeah, you wouldn't be
Which
so
I did.
shell
I
shocked.
did that last year. Yeah. That was my first bomb. Was at Nick's Pub, and I was like, I was shell shocked.
Yeah. Uh huh.
It was good for me. Though.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
dude.
because like no one was paying attention. I was like, nothing was hitting. It felt like I was talking to myself. I was sweating afterwards, and then Chris Webster came up afterwards, shook my hand, and said, "Good set." And I'm like, "You fucking Bullshit. You were a lying sack of shit.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, I was bombing
Shout
there.
out, Crystal. Thank you for the compliment.
I was bombing there hard one time, and like you said, nobody's paying attention. The game's on and shit. It's mostly bar regulars there and like frat kids. And there's a phone booth to like the left of the stage. So I took the mic and I went over to the phone booth, and I pretended that I was calling ICE, and I started listing off all of the Hispanic people in the room. And I was like, "You're gonna need to come get them. I mean, they're being a problem." So, and it was literally just to be like, is anybody even fucking listening? Like, you know, like, is this gonna make a difference?
And then you got one person like, hey!
Yeah, Andre's like, the fuck are you?
No,
Yeah. No, she is not there that night. Yeah. She runs a nice mic at Platypus, though.
Yeah.
That's a fun one. And Platypus.
That's one I haven't made it out to, which, when I moved, I think, so I'm a football coach at the high school in my hometown right now. So normally it's like 2.5 hours away.
Yeah.
But after football season in November, I might be moving back, so I'll probably be hitting a lot more.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean,
I'll definitely hit your Tuesday one. So.
it's a shitty bar mic, but it's time, you know.
Yeah. You say you give up like 10 minutes?
It just kind of depends. Usually
you do maybe cut them at 3.
Yeah.
Let them go till 12.
Well, everybody gets at least 5, and then the early part of the mic, some people are still coming from Funny Bone or Spine, so if it's not a ton of comments.
Shout out Spine, I did one there.
Yeah, dude, that's a nice
Shout
spot.
out, what's your name that used to run it, or still runs it?
Corey Stewart, yeah. She handed that off to Andrew Gieselman when she left, and they even did a...
His knees.
Oh, dude, Gieselman. He's fucking hilarious, dude.
He is funny.
We went to a
Not
Cardinals.
the funniest, not this shit. Sorry.
No.
You're asking for it.
I know what I'm wearing. You're right.
Right.
I'm a slut.
Yeah. Look
He works at Busch Stadium. He's like a beer vendor, and we went last year when Wainwright was still playing. We saw like his 500 career win, set like the record and stuff. And we were walking out, and Gieselman was just out there getting off of work. We were already hammered, so we're like, Gieselman! He came with us to patios, and I think at one point he was just like literally drunk but just dancing like this for a while. It's just so funny because he does not look
just
like
doing
that
the
guy.
wobble for
Yeah.
fucking 2 hours.
He had the shuffle going and his dry fit undershirt and everything out for work. But man, when he's called the party, he does events for Steve sometimes. I think during when baseball's not going. Yeah, a lot of hair on that guy.
I miss mine. Cut 13 inches off a couple months ago.
Oh shit, it's definitely short. It's still luxurious.
Thank you.
You know, you got the nice flow. I tried to grow long hair in high school, but I have a weird like middle part, so it just looked like I was like Edgar Allan Poe or some shit, like fucking 1800s.
Maybe could have styled it eventually to look a little bit like Johnny Depp, maybe. Like Johnny Depp's autistic cousin.
Yeah. Just wear a bunch of bracelets and shit. Just be like, I am a pirate now.
My wife shit on my bed.
They shit on all of our beds, though. That's fine.
I don't. That whole thing was just wild to me.
Yeah.
Did you follow it at all?
A little bit. I mean, it was.
I
it
followed
was
just
everywhere.
the big stuff.
Yeah.
Just to be like, really.
Because it's like.
It's hard to really take a side, but definitely.
Yeah, I can see both of them just being shitty people. You know.
Definitely, she was more in their own.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which I think that's kind of how they ruled it. Like they still find him,
but I
they
mean,
find her more.
Rarely as a man are they like, okay, yeah, she is the crazy. Like,
right.
You know, like. So.
Yeah, you don't see that very often at all. Where they give any sort of credit where credit's due.
Yeah, but then they were like, she shit in your bed.
He hit her, but she hit him harder. Like,
yeah,
and pooped on him.
Yeah.
That's where they threw the fucking.
Yeah.
Threw the book at her. You took a deuce on his bed.
You know, some people are into that though.
Right, he probably left her a note like, "Hey, number 2, please."
I just feel bad for their maid. You know, it wasn't them that cleaned the sheets. You
Oh,
know,
no.
They got Pirates of the Caribbean money over there.
They didn't clean any of that. Their maid, I guess it was. What do they say? Keeping her in business, but like.
Yeah. It's just fucking hard. It's just like, God, I have to clean up this lady's shit.
She's like, oh man, I'm bored. Oh, you're bored? She just squats down and takes a shit.
I'll give you something to do. God damn it.
They're both just. Gotta get our money's worth out of this
Oh
million.
gosh, she's drinking coffee again.
And we're back!
What were we talking about? Buttholes, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
Deucing in public.
Yeah. It was hard to stay out of that. But
You take one deuce on your spouse's pillow, you lose the whole fucking case.
Uh-huh.
What's done in darkness will always come to light.
Yeah, and it's got to be
It's
fucking
like, no,
hard.
bitch, you did it with the light on.
Blue light. It's got to be hard to shock Johnny Depp of all people too. Like how long he's been partying and everything. He's
Right.
just like, did you seriously just shit in my bed? We could have talked about this first. I might have been cool with it, you know.
Right.
Yeah, dude, his fucking dad, I think, had him like smoking weed when he was like 13. I might be mixing up him and Robert Downey Jr., but both of them had they were like child stars, and then they had to work it all out. And I think clearly Robert Downey Jr. did better than Johnny Depp.
A lot of child stars go through some fucking terror.
Uh-huh.
All these people want to keep touching kids. It's like,
Yeah, dude.
stop.
You should tell him.
Quit.
Bad. No.
Well, my high school went through it for a while.
Phase of
Like
pedophiles?
5 different cases of different. Well, there was a teacher, a lunch lady, another teacher, janitor.
But that one's rough.
The janitor was Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, real sneaky fuckers. We've all had.
You ever heard of
It's like that's not the first place they'll fucking check.
Exactly, yeah. Have you ever heard of Chuck Berry doing that? Allegedly, I don't even know if it's alleged, it might be proven. He had a restaurant in like Wentzville and a couple other places around St. Louis, but he put cameras in the women's bathroom in the restaurants. And my stepmom and her family used to go there for family dinner a lot back in the day. So he's probably seen my stepmom pee.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I guess
Wow.
he's dead now. God rest his soul. God bless that wonderful artist and kind of a crazy guy. And he's a little silly. You seen that video of him farting in the hooker's face?
No. Now I want to. Though.
Yeah, it's a fucking crazy. Like, there's one because they did a drug raid of his house and they found these VHS tapes. There's one of him like pissing on a hooker in a hot tub, and then another one where like
We've all been.
he's got his legs like up in the air getting his salad tossed.
Oh no.
And then you just hear, and he goes, "Oopsie." did I fart in your face? Uh-oh.
Oh no. When I was working at Helium, there was a conversation going around like, if you're getting your salad tossed, how are you gonna get it done? Like, are you gonna get it done like, spread eagle like this, kind of like that, or are you gonna be like in a doggy style position and get your ass ate?
I mean,
a lot of people went like on their back, like fucking getting their.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, weird.
Yeah, you want to get wiped too?
Right, like a little baby.
Yeah.
Weirdo, but you're not licking babies.
I've had a few different ladies try to throw the old finger back there, and I've had to shut that down pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's just like I got IBS too, so it's like you don't want to.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to turn that on.
You don't know what's down there because I don't know what's down there.
I washed thoroughly before this, and you might open up the valve again. I don't know.
Yeah. There's something not. The valve needs to be worked on. It's not catching right. So it's gonna have to move to a later date.
It's a little leaky. Yeah, dude. It's not my thing.
Me neither.
It's never been a thing. I was
Dude.
like, oh yeah.
Dude, me neither. My ex. Shout out. I'm not gonna shout anybody out. But she who must not be named threw away, told me that, when she got with me, that she threw away a whole fucking, strap on. And I'm like, yeah, thank God you threw that away, because you're not getting a pinky near that thing. I don't know what you planned for, but you got the right idea by throwing that thing away.
Women have discovered the power of penises.
They
They're
think
starting
they
to
can do
turn it
anything
against us.
Yeah.
You can't be butt fucking me.
Right? I'm butt fucking you.
I'm over here.
A lot of women aren't into that anal either.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
then
I'm at the age where it's like,
some are starting to stick it in there.
well, vagina is still pretty cool. And I'm like, this is good enough.
Yeah.
I've never really, like, even in porn, I've always just kind of been like, okay. It's never been my thing, I like a good old
solid
velvet.
puss.
Yeah. Wet velvet pouch,
Yeah. I totally agree. One that doesn't smell like poop.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fix this real quick.
And you hear all the stories about, oh yeah, I got shit on my dick, but it is what it is. It's like, no, it's not.
It doesn't have to be like what it is.
Yeah. I don't want to get a coli through my fucking dick hole. Like, I don't know how that works. But shout out to everybody.
I'm worried enough about getting pink eye being that close. Like when I'm going down on there, but
Yeah, don't get me wrong,
and I'm not as frequent about washing my hands, so if I'm also might touch my eye after get pink eye.
I remember first time I ever touched a vagina. I was
Whispering eye.
I was in high school. I got out of football practice, and my girlfriend at the time got out of
Classic.
football
You were probably
practice.
sweaty and stinky.
Yeah. So, I fingered her, and then she left, and it's the first time I touched a vagina. So I'm like, I'm smelling it, But she just got out of cheerleading practice, so I was like, whoa!
Oh my God!
But I know I'm straight, so I was like, I want to go back. This is still perfect.
Unfortunately, I like that smell. I will be back for seconds.
Once again, I am asking you not to wash your feet.
Picture you in a Bernie Sanders outfit. She's like, please come to bed.
Dude, he might have won, if he was just like, stinky pussy is still pussy, and all the dogs are like, oh, yeah. He's not wrong.
Slobber running out of their mouths. They're a bunch of dogs.
I'm a Democrat, but I'm all in that fucking stinky cooch. Stinky, smelly.
You sound like you're going a little George Bush there. I'm a Democrat, but I'm in that stinky cooch. George Bush, 2012.
Terrorists want us to have stinky pussy. And that's just because they sweat a lot over there.
Al-Qaeda had the stinkiest pussy I ever fucking That's why we bombed their ass. And we'll fucking do it again.
Al-Qaeda wants to take our beautiful, clean vaginas away. That's not Christian. That's not American.
I've read the Bible. That ain't in there.
It says nothing about stinky pussy in Leviticus.
Yeah, that is Leviticus.
George Bush.
I love doing George Bush impressions. My buddy Mac, shout out Mac Wagner, he does like spot on, like you can tell it's fake, but like drunk, you get him hammered and just talk to George Bush. It's great.
9/11 was a good plan, alright? We needed oil. We needed to get over there.
If we could do 9/11 again, I'd probably do it 7 times out of 10.
Yeah, there's
a lot of people died though. A lot of people, so those other 3 might, take it back. Might take it back.
You zen it all?
I do every once in a while when people give me one, but I'm more of a vapor because I got into smoking for a while when I was working nights over at the pharmaceutical place, Millport Sigma, over there.
Schmegma?
You know Millport Sigma?
No.
Yeah. They make drugs.
Okay.
Legal ones.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got real out of smoking cigs.
Yeah.
So I tried to quit. Now I vape. I don't drink anymore.
There you go.
Just smoke.
Yeah.
My kids watch this. Not my kids. Football kids.
Yeah.
I don't have kids. You got kids?
No kids.
No kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got a lady though.
Yeah, and I've been risking it all. And
it is Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Every night.
Nah, dude. I smoke so much fucking weed. I don't even know if they're awake down there.
They're all just fucking stuff.
Yeah.
They all got the munchies.
Yeah. They walk in, they're like, oh, dude, eggs do sound good. I just don't want to get up. You know,
The other eggs are like, oh wait, no, eggs are in the female. Never mind.
There you go.
That's what is that what you were getting at?
Yeah.
Yikes! Maybe I should hit my pen.
Yeah, dude. Trees has a really great bit about like when he was young, his sperm would come in there and be like, "Yo, where's the motherfucking egg at?" And then he gets older and they're like, you know, like,
Nice. What kind of music do you listen to?
I mean, I try to listen to a little bit of everything. I grew up kind of like a country, like old school country, not
Country
really pop
bumpkin?
country. A little bit. I grew up half and half in Arkansas, so like Johnny Cash, Waylon
Literally,
Jennings.
you grew up kind of in Arkansas.
Yep, my grandmother did a lot of the raising, so every weekend she'd take me down there until I was in like 6th grade, pretty much.
I do love like Tennessee, Arkansas, all that, like the nature.
Yeah, dude. My uncle has a cabin in Heber Springs. It's pretty nice.
Not the one that touched you, right?
No. He's gone. Took care of him. I actually got.
I got a couple chainsaws back here.
Ooh, get out everybody who molested me.
Don't got enough hands.
Let's go down the list. All right. Obama.
At that point, you were asking for. You were about to say something, and then I.
Oh, I just said Obama molested me. We don't need that. I did technically my
Thanks a
first
lot.
girlfriend in high school. I was like 15 and she was 19. So by technicality,
Yeah.
but everybody thought it was pretty awesome. And don't get me wrong, so did I.
That's why the
Yeah.
female person at our school never got in real trouble because like they was all dudes and they were 17 allegedly. There was a trend. I mean, there's only like 1 or 2 per class coming through
Wait, did you say
the high
black?
school.
I'll put her in jail, dude.
Yeah.
That's the line that I draw. Molesting kids and they were black? All right.
Oh, fuck,
It's-
gross. Ew. Dude.
Yeah. Women's just like, all right, well, you fucked up. There's that great episode of South Park.
Was she hot?
about that. Yeah. Nice.
Right.
Fucking shit. Yeah, dude. Fucking.
So did you
crazy.
do a lot of hunting and stuff growing up in Arkansas?
Not a lot of hunting. I fished a lot. I like
Fish
fishing.
help?
No, I don't really have time. Also, I forgot the fucking with the lure and the fishing wire and everything. Like, I got hooked so many times.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit, I'm not good at it. So I usually, if I'll go with a buddy who does all that.
He can't even bait it.
Yeah, dude. Fake
Songs about
country.
it, yeah. Just kidding. I have a band, so.
Yeah, you should know how to bait a
Child?
Yeah. I did see a couple bags of candy in there. I was a little worried.
Oh,
but
shit.
I
I thought I got rid of those.
was like, shit. Is that
Those
blood?
are for me.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
Alright, now I'm turning into Aaron. This is bad.
Alright, now it's starting to get a little fucked up.
Yeah. Let's check on this cap.
Right.
This is a nice fucking. Yeah, I definitely want to get like a thing because my friend had one in high school and we partied in that all the time.
It's
a
cool.
fun
Like
time.
I got the seats that come in here, like fit in there too. I just took them out for more,
Yeah.
space, room for activities.
Oh yeah.
This actually like don't hold it right now because it's real old and it has a hard time getting back up when I put it down. But this like lays down and then this like scoots out, so it's like a bed.
Yeah.
I don't live in it, all right.
I don't live in my van. But alright, I think
You gonna call it?
Yeah, I'm gonna head in there. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, since I probably won't be here afterwards, we're gonna do like next time I'm in town, do 2.0 or something.
yeah, dude.
Do another one.
Fuck yeah. Thank you for
Shoot
having me.
shit, yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. St. Louis funniest.
Hell yeah, dude.
You gotta brag about it, right?
Shout out. Just for another year, and then it all goes to somebody
You do
else.
gotta soak it in.
Yeah.
Will
Hopefully
you
not.
roll that up?